My name's Sheridan Noble. I currently live in Maitland in the Newcastle area. I think gambling is an issue in our community, but it's an unspoken thing that is really talked about. I don't think, because there are programs out there that are available, but people just aren't aware, or if they are aware, they just don't like accessing that service, especially around the shame of it, I think. Especially being around football this year and being especially around some of the men and the women, I have seen, like, after times, when they do go to celebrate, or they might go back to the club and have a couple of drinks with each other, you often see a couple of them sort of taken away and they're sitting out on the pokies, and I don't think, like, people are aware that people do gamble, but they don't say anything to them. And I know that I've definitely had a couple of conversations this year just being worried about, like, what the causes and effects, like, long term that it can have, especially amongst your families. So some of the other issues that I have seen would be relationships, especially amongst families as well. Families have been fighting, or it's just something that's not talked about, or, because families don't have money for the rest of the week when you're going in there gambling. I think people always get this thing, they might get a little win, but they always think that it ends up going to be a bigger win, but it's not. And then, they go home, and often, if you've got kids, then, kids will go out without for the week. You won't have food, you won't be able to support your family for the rest of the week. But also seeing relationship issues, family breakups. I think it's something that the conversation needs to be opened up a little bit more and freely discussed, especially people looking to go and access that support, because there are good programs out there that are available, especially in our community. I know Warruwi is there, and they do go and promote, but I don't think people actually have the conversations with those workers when they do have their stalls set out. I think if you go and have those conversations, just ask a few little questions, it might open you up a little bit more to have those conversations around about what help is available for you and your families out there.